Alrighty. We. Alrighty, are we? I know I'm hitting the button. Alrighty. All right, we are live again. Hey, what's going on, Cody Vlogs? For the people that were concerned about getting doxxed, there's no way that can happen. Nobody can ever get doxxed. Nobody can get doxxed because they can't find the account. The account is lost. The account is lost. Google will not let me into my accounts. So the accounts are lost. Now they was able to get in them, but they can't transfer it back to me. It's against the law, so it ain't do me a bit of good. So I don't know how I'm going to dox somebody when there ain't nothing to dox. I have a brand new spanking account that nobody has donated to. So there was no way to dox anything, and we never showed the password for the new account. But if y'all want to waste y'all time, go ahead, because if you find something, let me know. I was on that phone all that time. They cannot find my information. I've been with them since May or April of 2018. All that information gone. Because I can't verify the phone number. Google won't let me into the account. So I can't see the email. I can't see the YouTube shows. I can't do anything. I put in another email and then I took out the original email. I took out the phone number. Y'all know the phone number. It was doxed. I don't have it no more. You can call all you want. 522-4083. It doxed. Y'all been found that number out. I don't have the phone no more. So I can't use it to verify the account. So I can't do nothing with it. So, but the new account says that I got a balance of $35. And that's not correct. But that's all it says. It doesn't mention my 2 years. All I did was exchange emails. How did me exchanging emails totally kill my account? Everything gone. So y'all ain't got to worry about being doxxed. Everything gone. There ain't nothing for you to dox. Everything gone. The only thing that says BD Squad donation of $35. That's all you've seen that whole time. The lady can't tell me why is that on there. If me changing the email and me changing the phone number erased all of that. That was done last week. Why is that February 4th donation that I made to myself? That's how I got that stinking belt. That's how I got that stinking belt. I added the $35. And I added a couple dollars extra. I think I only need to add 30. I added 35. And then I went back and bought one of these. They can't find this at all. 7-Eleven. Send me them. And y'all would sit there when the white guys, the white bums was asking me about the bike. And y'all kept thinking they was going to rob me. Y'all remember that day? I went to the market and I went to the 7-Eleven. They could not find that transaction. I told them, I got it live stream. I got the transactions live stream, and when we switched the account, we got it live stream. And when I made the donation to myself, we got it live streamed. I got my X's and O's. But where's my information? I didn't erase the account. All I did was switch the emails. Now, it's a good thing because I forgot to block the screen. So it's a good thing that everything is lost because there's nothing for nobody to see. So, they lost everything. So there's nothing for you to see. Those of y'all that saw it, all you gonna see is BD Squad donation $35. And it said negative 35. And that's the reason why I called. Oh, you say I'm screaming? Oh, well, let me turn the volume down. That's all right. So, yeah, that's the account that Google won't verify. If you don't have access to that phone number, you can't get in it. I can't get in it. It's my account. I can't get in my own account. How you gonna get in? I can't get in my own account. How you gonna get in it? This is what we're talking about. That was the email. That was the email. That was the email that I used for the Cash App, the WWE Network, the 1 month I had it, and I used that for PayPal because it doesn't say Brother Derrick, BD Squad, BD Family. It doesn't say anything. That's why I used it. Nobody would think of that one. Nobody would think of it. So I can't do nothing with it. I can't get in it. And neither can you. So that password ain't no help to nobody. That password ain't no help to nobody. But the password you needed to see, you didn't see. The one you needed to see never showed. So y'all can go ahead and have fun with that. I can't get in. It's mine. How you gonna get in? If you can get in it, please let me know. If you can get in there, let me know. But it's not gonna show nobody's information. It'll just show you. It might say somebody made a donation. It ain't gonna show the information. But if you can get in there, because I can't. I can't get in there. The PayPal lady couldn't get in there. You can get in there. Hey, please. If you can get in there, let me know something. Now, I already see that it's dropping, but somebody sent me a picture. Yup, that's the account I can't get in. Yes, ma'am. That's the account I can't get in. I know I'm hitting the stop button, so why it ain't stopping? The hell? Okay, all right. Let's stick this back up here. That's sad. We gotta stick it up here. And it was up here for a long time. So, like I said, the lady said that somehow the account, all I did was change the emails, but somehow the account got erased. So it's erased. And I'm telling them, you know, I got contacts and people, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, it's gone. We can't get it. So if they can't get it, and like I said, if y'all can get it, go ahead, knock yourself out, please. And let me know. So I kept telling her, well, why is it showing? And she's like, well, you used your new card. I'm like, man, I made the purchase on January the 30th. Okay? I made the purchase on, the original purchase was January the 30th. And y'all remember that I had ordered the $5. Y'all remember that? And then I went on and got the big one. But I needed the so it was like $9 or $10 on the account. So I went on and paid for it myself. But then the guy was like, it's only 18. I wish I would have kept that $5 instead of paying 43 for that piece of crap. But the point is that the account is deleted. For some reason, when I changed the email, they deleted all the information. So there's nothing to go see. That thing butt naked. And we haven't gotten not one donation. That thing is butt naked. And the sad part is, the lady keep trying to tell me that I gave BD Squad money. I'm BD Squad. Well, you donated money, $35 to BD Squad. I'm like, yeah. Brother Derrick. Brother Derrick Squad. Brother Derrick Family. Brother Derrick Show. She goes, huh? I said, ma'am, I told you I got 25, well, it was 26, 25 accounts. And I can't even get into most of them now because I can't verify them. That was the reason why I took out the email. And then I told her I can't get the email on the Cash App. Cash App wouldn't take that email. So Cash App has its own email. So try and figure it out. And like I said, it started over. Like I told you, February has been terrible for me. There ain't nothing going on here. So who here in the chat, you said, yeah, minus, that's why I called. It showed minus $35. We have not made no transactions. Since I changed the email, we have not made no transactions, so why is that there? That says February the 4th. We didn't have the phone February the 4th. We were still trying to get to work. Remember? Hold on. All right. I hate when you do that. Come on, phone. Do what I tell you. What are you doing? Now that is a password, but that's not the password for that account. And as a matter of fact, the first one you sent was the correct password for that account. The second one you sent, that's the wrong password. But that is a password for an account. Google did that. Trying to be all smart, managing passwords. I can't get into that account. If somebody can figure it out, more power to them. Please, let me get my channel back. We got 80 subs on that channel. Let me get it back. If somebody figure it out, let me get my channel back, please. But that's why I said I wasn't concerned. The one thing you didn't see was the good one. Y'all saw stuff I couldn't get into. And that's the same email you showed twice. The first email you sent was the correct password. The second one, that's to a different email. That's an email I can't even get into. But if somebody can figure out which email out the 23 it is, please let me know. You got that much time on your hands? Knock yourself out. That's why I said there's nothing to show because the account somehow got erased. There's nothing there. You saw it. I even pulled up the report. And what did it say? That report said nothing. It was blank as a baby butt because nobody's donated on the PayPal. Nobody has donated on the PayPal. The only person that did was me. I donated to myself in order to get that thing above my head. And y'all was right. I shouldn't have got it. Got done it. yeah. But I ain't mad. But like I said, it said negative $35, and that don't have nothing to do. Yeah, I understand they are thorough, but they'll get their feelings hurt because the stuff that you showed, the first one is correct. But I can't get into that account. PayPal can't get into it. If they can get into it, knock yourself out. The only way to get into that account, you have to get the old phone number. I don't know who got it now, but you got to go find it. Go find the old phone number, and then you have to activate it, and then run through the steps. But you don't know the personal stuff. My first teacher, my first car. You got to know all these things. But I mean, you got the time. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But the important thing is, the fact that when I changed the phone number and I changed the email, for some reason everything got blank except for that transaction. That transaction didn't get blanked. It stayed behind, and that's what we couldn't figure out. She kept saying, I don't have a balance. I'm telling you, I see minus $35. She said, you don't owe nothing. Well, I gave her the passwords, and y'all saw them, and I said, can you go in there? She said, I can verify everything that you said. Okay, but then why can't you make my screen get rid of that negative $35? Because you paid that. I know I paid it. I paid myself. Well, you can't do that. I said you didn't know about the new card. Somebody scanned my card and we had to destroy the old one. So you didn't know the new card. And that's how I was able. I said the video is up. I'm actually doing it live. The video is up. You want to go look? Give me. I can go find it. The video is up. I can go show you where we changed the email. I can show you when I paid myself $35. So that I could get the bigger belt. Big mistake. I should have cut the $5. But we live doing it. And I went and we got the belt. And I said, this is before we still had the old credit card. We still had we hadn't changed the phone number yet. Remember, I get my money on the 3rd. That was the 4th. So I just got my money, so I took it off the new card. I hadn't gave them the card information yet. I hadn't gave them the card information yet. I didn't give them the new card information yet until we ordered the chains. And I showed it to her. So the 360 failure, just doing it with the phone, failure. Belt, failure. Lavalier microphone, Bluetooth headset, car headset microphone, failure. February has been a month of failure. How many L's will this show take? Oh, the adapter. What did I do with them? What did I do with the adapters? The adapters. Failure. Now it might come in handy if I ever need to put a USB. If I ever got a double-sided USB, I don't know where you're going to find that at. I don't know who the heck designed that one. But this was supposed to be the adapter, and it came with 2 of them. Neither one of them will work. Fail. Said, you know what? We ain't gonna worry about the 360 anymore. We just gonna go ahead and just do regular. Just do regular filming. We'll just live stream with the phone. Phone won't do it. Fail. But the phone ran this. The phone ran this, which has 2 cameras on it. It ran this device that has 2 cameras on it, but wouldn't run itself using 1. Ran these 2 at the same time, but wouldn't run itself, one of itself. And I was able to log in with the phone and watch YouTube and chat with y'all. But it won't run a YouTube live itself. Somebody please explain that. February been an awful year for us, boy. Everything's a fail. Everything we trying to do so many things, we ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna stop. All I'm doing is getting in debt. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trying to. Y'all don't care anyway. Let me stop worrying about doing stupid stuff like streaming in 360 and leave it alone. But that's a daggone shame when I just couldn't even do regular. You just couldn't do regular. Just record it. Every phone has a camera on it, right? Front and back. Neither one of the cameras would live stream for more than a minute or two. How you can't run a live stream? But you can power another camera that's pushing two simultaneous cameras. And you can run that live stream. And you can let me watch you on the exact same phone that would not let me live on it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know nothing about cares. Yeah, I feel you. It ain't been great. It ain't been great. But I'm going to start complaining. But man, that's rough right there. It just been rough. Everything I try to do, we still can't do nothing about that win. And now we being forced to go back. Now we're forced to go back. Because the phone won't live stream. So that means we have to use the camera. I don't want to. But we have to use the camera phone. I don't want to. So we're being forced to do what I don't want to do. I don't want to use it. You tried to embarrass me with that belt today, Mr. D. You tried to show my information and failed again. You failed more than I do. I'm sorry. I couldn't be the devil. I couldn't be him. Yeah, he sucks. All you do is steal my stuff. That's all you do. I come up with the ideas and you come shut them down. You're nothing. And I'm sorry. The Bible said respect the devil. Boy, I hope I can give him a savate kick before they throw him in that lake of fire. I hope they let me throw him in. I might even do a little airplane spin, do a little pirouette, hit the two-step, and then throw him in the pit. Like, let me throw him in. Let me go ahead and put that chump in there. Where's the beast at? Where's the Antichrist? Can I throw him in too? Shoot. I just take it in stride. It get frustrating sometimes. I keep coming up with all these ideas, and they never seem to go right for some reason. But the reasons don't make sense. Somebody can talk to me till they blue in the face. Explain to me how the phone itself won't run a YouTube live, but it'll run another device that's doing 360. It'll run that in a live. I couldn't figure it out. It can't run itself, but I can run you. I don't get it. And so we being forced to use something I was ready to throw in the trash can. Now we got to come back to it. But I understand though, because if I had it thrown in the trash can, I would have checked every auction. And come the third, I would have found a new 360 camera. And it would have been a good deal. And they said, nah, go ahead and let him have it. Well, it ain't gonna make sense. It don't matter. Because he's gonna go look. I know him. That's why I said I'm not gonna complain. I had a lot of fun over the past 2 days. If y'all notice, our subs have increased. We're up and around 230. I mean, I'm sorry, 1,030. We should be around 1,050, but it's saying 1,030, and I'll take it. I've been going into other people's chats, and that's why you seeing some new faces the past 2 days. I've been going in other people's chats. I'm sorry, Cody Vlogs. I didn't get to pay you no attention. I'm sorry. It's been a hectic day, but I spent yesterday in the early part of the day just going to different rooms. Like I said, I went and sat in Laura's chat, and then I went and checked some other people out. And, we had a troll over there. Somebody came in, and they had an old picture of me downstairs wearing my brown polo shirt. And they came in, and of course, Laura got confused. Oh, Brother Derrick, you on your account? I was like, that's not me. I was insulted. I said, we don't even use Brother Derrick Show anymore. I said, whoever doing this is an idiot. We don't even use Brother Derrick Show anymore. Only time we say Brother Derrick Show is when we think it's in his theme song. And as he says, every time I come on YouTube, I had to hit subscribe and read again. I told you, people, that my subs keep vanishing, and y'all got a million excuses. So anytime we drop down into 1,010, I'm going to go and pick some more up. And then it's up to YouTube to take them. And then we'll go back and we'll pick up some more. And they'll take them. And as long as we stay over 1,000. I'm good. As long as we stay over 1,000, we can use the mobile app. And we can and we keep the AdSense, not that it matters. That daggone woman was trying to tell me, well, I don't want the AdSense anyway because it's gonna mess up my chat. I said, did you Google it? Cause I heard you had to make $1,000 clear before they even look at you. You gotta make $1,000 clear before you even mess with your account. If you ain't made $1,000, they trying to make money. Well, I got $50 here. Well, what they gonna do with you? It's gonna take more to send the letter and set everything up on you. Gonna cost more than $50. Government gonna say, let them have it. Ain't even what I'm messing with. The gas money. Going there and coming back just to go knock on the door. Ain't even $50. In order for us to hit $50, we doing 5 a month. 5. No Name by Kaz and Naya gave us $5.60 of the $11. So we did $5.50. So take off their $5.60. That leaves 10 months. It's 10 times 6. It's $60. Then add the 11. That's $71. So by December, we should have $71. What government agency is going to come knock on your door for $71? I said $71. Well, our records indicate that you made $71. We're going to lock you up, okay? And we're going to hold all your accounts. And we're going to put a foreclosure on your house. because you earned $71 last year, and you didn't report it. Sir, I have no kids. It's not even worth it to hire a tax preparer. The tax preparer will want more money. What would you get anyway? After I pay them $60, $70 to do the tax return for that $71, what are you gonna get? $1? Knock yourself up. But you go to H&R Block, they charge you $60, $70. You don't notice because you got that $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Look at what they charge you for that quick return. When I walk in there, they go, "Oh, I ain't gonna fool with you. You ain't getting, yeah. You only gonna get 2 something back, and I'm taking 100 of that. Yeah, 100 is you." They feel guilty now. So that's why I said I'm not worried about that, because by the time, at the rate we going, we probably gonna be we ain't gonna be much better than we are right now. I'm not going back into the beefing round, so we're gonna build this show slowly, and we're gonna build it on religion, just hanging out, Family Feud, if y'all ever play it, and doing positive stuff. And if we don't get nowhere, we don't get nowhere. Well, God darn it. It still irks me when I heard them people acting a daggone fool. And there were people who I thought were really good, and they made fools of themselves. And I can tell you, they can have it. It ain't light work for me. Light work. Like, boring. Well, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing too. Damn. I'm the only person that donated on the PayPal all month. That's rough right there. That's rough right there. He said every time she come on YouTube, she got sub again. Where's everybody? It's only 8:39. Where's everybody? I'm just glad that the information was already gone. So we didn't dox anybody. And the only email that got doxed was the one we can't get into. That other, that password was incorrect. It belongs to one of our emails, but that's not the right one. Google was wrong. That's definitely wrong. It's the same email as before. And I admitted that that's the right password. So if that's the right password, then how is the second one the right password? If I admitted that's the correct password, what good? What's the other one? But you gotta figure out what account that's to. And that's where your problems start at. Because you got to figure out BD family, Brother Derrick show, we are family. No, it's BD family, BD squad, BD show, Brother Derrick show, what's the other accounts? Brother Derrick Special. Then you got, we got, I don't know how many Brother Derrick shows on you. And then we got Strive something. And then we got Master Kings. I can only recover one Master King. I can't get the other one. So somebody want to go steal that channel. Welcome to it. I can't do nothing with it. I can't do nothing with it. I can't verify the phone number. So it did. And we just set up that brand new Facebook account. I don't know if they're gonna let me in there. That's why I said, if you're gonna change your phone number, make sure you put the new phone number in all your accounts before you let that phone go. If any of y'all thinking about changing phones or changing phone numbers, make sure you get that new phone early enough that you can unlock all the accounts and verify them with that phone number. I didn't forget my password. I don't have the phone number. I got the password. See this? This is the phone. It's not activated anymore. We're not with Metro. That's the problem. If we had the phone number, it wouldn't be no problem. We don't have the phone number. And I asked them to recover it. They keep saying, we're going to get back to you. We're going to get back to you. You said you should be able to recover, ask for assistance via Twitter. Okay. Well, we're not going to do it while I'm live. We got lucky. I ain't pushing my luck. We got lucky once today. We got lucky once today. Luckily, nobody info was shown because it was gone. That was the reason for me calling. Where is the information? And it turned out to be a good thing because the screen was unblocked. I forgot to block the screen. So everybody would have seen everything. So, the reason why I was calling wound up being a good thing. I'm thinking I got $1 and something in the account. I looked there and it say I owe $35. It say minus 35. Minus mean you in the red, right? And she gonna say, but you paid $35 to BD. I am BD Squad. My PayPal links, they say BD Squad. Huh? Yeah, when the people donate, they donate to BD Squad. That's what I called myself at the time. That was the name of the show. Somebody gave us that name. Who gave us the name BD Squad? Somebody gave us the name BD Squad. Somebody gave us the name Family. Somebody said just the Brother Derrick Show. Somebody said you should get a crown. And that's where I got Master King from. Somebody said get a king crown. Master King. Master. The people name everything. But that's why I don't get mad. But alright, Naya said to ask for assistance via Twitter. But like I said, the only thing that was on there was the PayPal. And like I said, and like I used it. The WWE Network would say, "Come on, kick out that $9.99. You want to watch the wrestling?" But I can watch it for free. I'm not paying on $9.99. And who else? The Cash App was on there, but I switched to email. Cash App got its own email now. So that's it. Somebody want to knock themselves out? Go ahead. Like you got a lot of channels to go through. Boom, boom, boom. But man, it's been rough. I've been chewing this regular gum and I'm maintaining. I ain't happy about it, but I'm maintaining. I don't know, I might ride down to 7-Eleven. Well, which one should I go to? The one where I get hassled at, or the one where you gotta show your face on camera to enter? Which one should I go to? I got enough food for the night. Actually, I really don't have to go anywhere. But I want to. But I got regular chewing gum, so. Boom, boom. I'm gonna load up when the third comes. Yeah, you only got enough for one. Wait and see if somebody donate. Maybe we can go get two. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just in there swinging because I'm disgusted. Y'all know that I was watching the Shay show. Y'all know that while y'all laughing at him throwing them people out and calling everybody Pookie and Ray Ray, that man was making some money. It broke my heart when they showed Barry Gordy house. And doggone it, not even block and a half over. They had to run down and stuff boarded up. I said, God darn. You trying to tell me you go 2 blocks from the mansion and you back to the boarded up stuff? That's rough right there. I should have moved to Detroit. Now he says BDS, one of the actors from the show you like, passed away. What show was that, Nye? That was a daggone shame, though. That man bought a house for $600 that would go for $180 to $190 here in Baltimore. In the counties, that house would go for $280 grand. He bought it for $600. $600. I said, God darn. He bought a house for $600. For less than my rent, he bought a house. I need to go to Detroit. Only thing I like about Detroit is that house is too close together. I mean, they got them too close together. Like, God darn, give some breathing room. They got them too close together. But it seems like almost every place got, you walk in, it's a little living room, then it's a dining room, then it's a kitchen, and then it's 2 or 3 bedrooms on the first floor. And then it seems like upstairs, it's an apartment set up the same way. But the rooms are small. But it's just me and Davey, shoot. I could have went up there and got a 1 bedroom for like 2 something. And it'd have been spacious. I said, man. I don't make a song out of anything. Come on now, who's one of the actresses? Why you always say something and then stop? Let me type something. Hello? But shoot, y'all should let me went to Detroit and let me find Shay. Let him find me one of them houses. Or let me run a house from him. Be like, I got 400 buckaroos, sir. You want the money in that? 400 buckaroos. Pay my 100 for BG&E. Pay my $50 for phone. That'd be good to go. If I can go ahead and save some money up, get me a full house for $1,000. I don't know who I'd leave it to. I might have to leave with the Donate by Cash, Lie and Liz. I know they ain't gonna fight over it coming from Detroit. They be like, man, that house worth like $7 grand in tip top shit. Be like, I ain't going up there for no daggone $3 grand. Naya said, did I see the message? The message is way up there. I gotta stand up and look at the phone. I told you, we slumming. We slumming, sweetie. No, I don't see no messages. Let me go to Gmail. All right, let's go to all inboxes. That's a daggone shame. February 17th, it says activate your new account. I never saw that email. Activate your new account. So they did. They gave me a new account. I don't see nothing from Naya though. I don't see nothing here, sweetie. Here, all inboxes. I don't see anything. You make me stand up all the time for nothing, Naya. I saw the message about the Twitter, but I'm not gonna go on. I gotta remember the password. Shoot. I might have to do some hunting. I might have to go on the hunt. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. That's because I've been up so early. Wait a minute, let me make sure this thing updating. Type in hello again. What was that? Well, like I say, I'm gonna okay, now you who? Hey, when something getting your eye. When you got contacts, ain't nothing worse than something getting your eye. The good times, asterisk died. Who? Oh, she died. Now I heard that she sang the theme song for the Jeffersons. And that's how she got the job on Good Times. Anybody else hear that? I heard that she sang the song for the Jeffersons. Well, the bean don't burn on the griddle. She sang that song, and that's how she got noticed for and got picked up on Good Times. Anybody else hear that story? And it was kind of cool that Gary Coleman was on there. And then Gary Coleman got a show, and then you saw Janet Jackson come on there, and then Janet Jackson was showing up on Different Strokes with Gary Coleman. It's amazing how the people unified back then, and it's just amazing how you had the Jeffersons come off of Archie Bunker, Maud started Good Times. If I'm correct, Maud, James in Florida was on Maud, and they got their own show. The Jeffersons was on Archie Bunker. They got their own show. Harriet off of Urkel was on Perfect Strangers with Larry and whatever that guy was. I didn't find that show funny at all. But that's how Urkel got started. They gave her own show. Everybody was coming up because of who they knew, and they were looking out for each other. Now they don't do that now. But if you go back and look, you can actually see how one person started, and they were like, hey, they used to be on there, hey, you used to be on there, hey. When you used to give a hand up to help somebody. Nowadays, it's like, get your own. You don't need my help, get your own. You don't need nothing from me, get your own. But back then, you had unity. And if I had a show, hey, I find you funny, and I think you could be good. Let me find a way to get you on here. And then maybe somebody will see you and say, hey, who you? Like, oh, that's my friend right there, very good actor. Well, I got a new show I was thinking about, I might could use him, what do you think? That's how you network. Coming together, getting to know each other. But it's amazing how many of them shows started. And you'd be surprised how they started. You literally would be surprised. A lot of people never thought of it that way, but the Partridge Family, that woman had, 8 kids? That woman had 8 kids. But the difference was she was widowed. That was the difference. If she wasn't widowed and she had 8 kids and wasn't married, she'd be a strumpet. A strumpet. But because she was widowed, she was able to get away with it. The same way with the Brady Bunch. Both of their spouses were widowed and they came together and made a new family. A lot of people don't tie that in, but they made sure. They made sure that they kept it that way. They can say, here's the story of a man named Grady. He got 3 crazy bastards of his own. Then can curl in a slut with no bud. She had 3 girls too. When you put them all together, it was crazy. Then you had Alice as a maid. That was a bit too much. Oh, those daggone kids, they should be broke. But he's an architect that we never saw draw. Never showed anybody anything that he built. But that man took care of all people in a house that looked like it was made of stilts. That long staircase was kind of crazy because it took up so much of the house. People could have had their own bedroom if somebody would have redesigned it. And he was an architect. Why you got all them kids in one room? And it was basically one room with a bathroom in the middle. But you had the staircase take up all that room. And then you had this whole open half of the house where it's a ceiling and then nothing. He supposed to be an architect. Why couldn't he redesign the house so everybody could have their own room? I'm just saying. Or at least, let Marsha and Greg have their own room, and put Jan and Cindy and put Bobby and in one room. But they had a whole side of the house that ain't do nothing. If you make that flight of stairs and put it to the side, you can put 2 more rooms right there. I'm not no architect, but how come I can figure that out? Hello, is anybody still up? Hello? Hello? Hey, did anybody enjoy the sermon earlier? What happens after we die? We covered that. But I wanted to bring it home. Because y'all tend to forget. I wanted to bring it home. And for those that ain't paying attention, because just because you think we done, remember, I bookmarked 2 things. What happens after death? It is a question that has crossed everyone's mind because death happens to everyone, regardless of age, race, gender, religion, or status. Death is the unconquerable foe that has taken over the likes of Alexander the Great and Julio Caesar. Postulates or theories by minds like Einstein or Stephen Hawking can never be proved upon this subject. What does the Bible say? Well, what does the Bible say? One of Jesus' most significant miracles recorded in the Bible was the resurrection of Lazarus from the dead. There are other instances of people who have been raised from the dead, but unlike those mentioned before in the Bible, Lazarus had been dead for an entire period of 4 days. When Lazarus died, Jesus said, "Our friend Lazarus sleeps, but I go that I may wake him up." Then the disciples said to the Lord, "If he sleeps, he will get well." However, Jesus spoke of his death, but they thought he was speaking about taking rest and sleep. Excuse me. The Bible compares death to sleep more than 50 times. After death, we are asleep. We are unconscious and we are not aware of the passing of time or what is going on around us. That is what death is like as well. The Bible says, "For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. Their love, their hatred, and their envy have now perished." It makes sense that after Lazarus was raised from the dead, he doesn't share what he saw or experienced. He didn't have anything to tell, except that once he was dead and now he's alive. He didn't experience hell or heaven. He was simply sleeping in his tomb. Peter on the day of Pentecost said the same of King David. "Men and brethren, let me speak freely to you of the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried, and his tomb is with us to this day." But David did not ascend into the heavens. What happens to your soul when you die? Hold on. Let me get a sip of this soda here. See, a lot of people think that the show be over and we just come out the blue. That's why we was able to get away with so much stuff. We used to do that stuff on the other side. Many Christians think of the soul as an immortal entity within us that goes on living after death. What does the Bible say? Describing the creation of human beings in the beginning, the Bible says, "And the Lord God formed the man of dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul." Other Bible translations say, "And man became a living being." God did not put a soul into man. He formed a body from the dust of the ground. And then he breathed his life-giving spirit into the lifeless body. And the result was a soul or a living being. When a person dies, the reverse takes place. The breath of life departs from the body and the soul no longer exists. That's what the Bible says. The dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. At the resurrection, God reunites the body and his life-giving spirit, and the person lives again. If souls existed as separate entities that lived on after we died, that would mean we have immorality. I think it should be immortality. However, the Bible says human beings do not have immortality, only God is immortal. If we had immortal souls, why would the righteous seek after something they already have? Oh. Wait a minute, something ain't making sense. Something ain't making sense. No, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Let me see. Is the chat working? I see you. You the only person talking. Like I told y'all, I look at these at random, and that person was incorrect. That's why I start reading. If God breathed his spirit into you, then you have his spirit. Even if he comes and takes the spirit out of your blood, that's still your spirit. If you had a body that was made out of flesh and bone, and now use the spirit and you can float around, why the heck would you lay down and go to sleep for 10,000 years? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. If you had a bad leg, you had a bad back, you was paralyzed, now all of a sudden you ain't got no weight at all. You just a shape. A daggone light in a cloud. You gonna tell me you gonna go to sleep? I'm gonna be everywhere. They gonna come find me. Hey, what you doing over here? I'm over here, honey. What's going on? Well, you got to come back with the others. All right, I'll be back over there. I'm trying to enjoy this here. God doesn't want you to drink blood because the spirit is in the blood. He doesn't want you to drink the blood of the animals. The spirit is in the blood. The spirit is in the blood. So when you die, the spirit leaves. And we already know that rise you got, they looking at everything you done. By the time you get up there, they already gonna know you going to paradise in Hades or you're going down to torment. You're gonna go either way. And there you will sit until you are called. When you open that big book up and they call you out, that's when you'll be called. That's when you'll be called. So, I don't understand what the man was saying. Just don't understand. What he was saying didn't make sense. Because I agree that God comes and he takes it. But what's he going to do with it? We down to 2 people. I want to ride down to 7-Eleven. Can somebody donate $4? $8 would be appreciative, but I'll take 4. Anybody? Hello, anybody? Hello? Well, alright, y'all. I'm gonna go watch the wrestling, and I'm gonna hit the sack. I'll see y'all later on. Y'all have a great night. Have a great night. And we are out.